Valentine's Day, the year 2000, Shelby, North Carolina, a 9-year-old girl named Asha Degree woke up in the middle of the night, got dressed, packed a bag, and walked out her front door, alone, into a storm. Nobody called her, nobody took her, nobody forced her. She simply left, and she never came back. By every available measure, Asha Degree had no reason to leave. And yet, on the night of February 13th, 2000, Valentine's Eve, she did exactly that. What she packed is important. Sometime between 2:30 and 4 a.m. on February 14th, Asha left her bedroom. Her brother O'Brien was asleep in the next room. Her father briefly stirred but assumed she had simply shifted in her sleep. He did not get up. A truck driver was the first to see her, then a second motorist heading the same direction. He noticed her, thought it was strange, turned his car around. She ran straight into the woods beside the highway, and the motorist, unsettled, uncertain, drove on. He would report what he had seen only after the news broke that morning. By then, she was already gone. The search lasted 2 weeks, K-9 units, dive teams, aerial surveillance, a TV's horses, neighborhood canvases. The FBI was brought in. America's Most Wanted devoted a segment. The Oprah Winfrey Show covered the case. They found nothing, no trail, no scent, no trace. The only certainty was that a 9-year-old girl had run into a tree line on a rainy night in February and was never seen again. 17 months after Asha vanished, in August 2001, a construction crew working on Highway 18 in Burke County found something buried beside the road. Her backpack, wrapped in 2 sealed black garbage bags, 30 miles from where she was last seen, 30 miles in the opposite direction from where the motorist saw her run. The backpack had Asha's name written on it, and her phone number. Inside were Asha's clothes, the ones she had packed. But there were also items that did not belong to her, items whose origin could not be explained, items that were sent to a laboratory and stored for over 20 years. For 2 decades, that laboratory sat on evidence that nobody had the technology to fully process. Until 2022, when advances in DNA genealogy, the same techniques that solved the Golden State Killer, were finally applied to the Asha Degree case. The results narrowed to 2 people. One was a man named Russell Underhill, deceased since 2004. The other was a blood relative of a local North Carolina family, the Deadmans of Cleveland County. DNA from a hair stem found inside Asha's undershirt matched the daughter of Roy and Connie Deadman. A second DNA profile from a different item linked to Russell Underhill, a man who, records showed, had lived in care facilities operated by the Deadman family at the time Asha disappeared. Roy Deadman was listed as his emergency contact. In September 2024, 24 years after Asha walked out her front door, the FBI and Cleveland County Sheriff's Office executed search warrants across multiple Deadman properties. For years, investigators had been looking for a green car. Witnesses who were on the highway that night described seeing a green vehicle. In 2016, the FBI specifically requested information about a 1970s-era green Ford Thunderbird or Lincoln Mark IV. What they found on the Deadman property was a 1964 green AMC Rambler, registered to Roy Deadman. His daughter Sarah later told investigators her father had given it to her in 1999, the year before Asha disappeared. Authorities confirmed the vehicle had features very similar to the car described by witnesses the night of February 14, 2000. Investigators also found on the Deadman property a human tooth in a plastic bag. In February 2025, new search warrants revealed something else. Text messages. After the September 2024 searches, members of the Deadman family began communicating frantically. One message sent by a daughter to her ex-husband read, "The theory is I did it. Accident, covered it up." The same daughter later texted that she caused this. And there was one more thing. A man came forward to investigators. He said that in the mid-2000s, at a house party, he watched one of the Deadman daughters, drunk, sobbing, tell the room directly, "I killed Asha Degree." Her sister, he said, grabbed her and told her to be quiet. He said he was 100% certain of what he had heard. The daughter subsequently agreed to take a polygraph test. She was found to be deceptive. Even if charges are filed, even if a conviction follows, one question will remain. Why did Asha Degree leave her bedroom at 2 a.m.? She was not taken from her bed. There was no sign of forced entry. She packed a bag over several days. She walked out of her own free will, past her sleeping brother, past her parents' room, through the front door, into a rainstorm. She was walking towards something, or someone, and we do not know what or who that was. Visual, Asha's empty bedroom one final time. The backpack impression on the floor where it once sat. The window, rain-streaked. Her mother has said repeatedly she does not believe her daughter is dead. She believes someone knows something. She has held an annual walk from the family home to the billboard on Highway 18 every year since 2000. 25 times. She has never stopped. Why she left? No note, no explanation, no communication with any friend or classmate that investigators have ever found. A 9-year-old child planned a secret departure over multiple days and took the reason with her. What drew her in the direction she walked?